how much EMI you can actually afford. I'm Sahil, I'm a real estate consultant, and in this video I'm going to cover how to avoid over leverage in real estate. I won't be sharing some finance rule. It's a practical advice, most relatable advice that you can actually follow. So before starting, just a rule, a finance rule which state 30 30 40, but that's not real in present life. The rule I provide you is 50% EMI. So what does it is actually? So whatever is your in hand salary, assuming that you have a 1 lakh in hand salary, so the 50% of that salary can easily go in EMIs, and the rest 50% should be there to maintain all your other expenses, which covers your rent, which covers your fuel cost, electricity cost, your food cost, or any other cost, which either it's your fees or any other cost. So by the 50% EMI, I mean is your total EMI, not just your home loan EMI. This EMI should consist your home loan EMI, your car loan, your any other EMI, either it's a phone, either it's a TV, either it's any electronics. So that EMI should be not more than 50% of your in-hand salary. So number one tip I'd like to share, it's a very crucial tip, is how much you should actually pay the down payment for. So if you're planning any property, always pay 20% as down payment. Why is that? This allows you to get loan from any bank available. This will allow you to when you have that 20% of down payment ready, you are eligible for any bank's loan. So this gives you a variety option to get to the lowest interest rate possible. Also, this keeps you in a spot where your EMI is generally low. So it helps you to achieve your financial stability, which is like a balanced amount of EMIs and a balanced amount of money for you to spend. Second point, what I would like to add is always have 3 things ready whenever you're planning to buy a home. Number one is very crucial, is your emergency fund. I recommend 6-month emergency fund, and that emergency fund should consist your EMIs in it. EMIs plus your day-to-day expenses, which could be rent, fuel, food, miscellaneous bills, right? And have that for 6 months so that you're in a better spot if anything bad happens, right? Also, third rule or point, whatever you want to say, I like to add is, whenever you're planning to finance your house, you should always go for a term plan. What is that? You should have one term plan ready. That's another thing, but one term plan extra for that particular house. So if you're planning to buy a 1 CR property, assuming, so you should have another 1 CR term plan. This will allow you to, don't get the term plan on the house's name or for the sake of just paying the house. Get that term plan on, for yourself, and that the nominee should be your family member, not any random, not anyone else, not the bank who lends you the money for the loan or any other, or the builder or whatever it is, right? You should have that 1 CR in your family member's name and extra term plan. Okay. Always have a medical insurance, which should consist of 10 lakh rupees for your family income. Family medical expenses. That should be bare minimum, right? So extra term plan, a medical insurance, so that any medical emergency is handled by that. And third is very crucial, is your emergency fund. If you have these things sorted, then you're good to go for your real estate journey. You're good to go invest in your first or whatever property you're buying. Make sure to do the 20% down payment. This will reduce the monthly payment amount of your EMI drastically. Also, if you have to, sometimes you have to increase the tenure of your EMIs. That's fine. If you want to have a loan period for 15 years, you can easily go for 20 years. Just make sure that it doesn't, cross the monthly 50% criteria, because when your in-hand salary is less, then the risk of over leveraging is quite high. And when you're struggling with your day to day, your month on month basis, then the chances of you getting into that emergency fund gets quite high, and that can be a really big problem. So this is the rule you should follow for whenever you're planning to invest. And if you want something personalized guidance, if you need a personalized recommendation for any project or a review for a project, you can always fill the form in the description for one-on-one consultation. And I hope you like this video. Do comment your thoughts. If you have any other theory which you prefer for investing or saving up money, you can share that in the comment section, and subscribe for more informative videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.